Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're doing the romance anime tier list. You may notice that this list looks pretty small, and that's because I wanted to do a list of just everything that I feel comfortable talking about. I've seen more romance anime than this, but these are just the ones that stand out to me that I just want to talk about. So I'm just gonna get into it. So some of these are my favorites. I can tell you that I haven't finished every single one of these anime. What I can tell you is I've seen enough to where I feel like I can judge it. So B Gotta HK was an anime I watched a long time ago. I thought it was cute. I thought it was funny. I rewatched a couple episodes of it about a year ago, and it was okay. I mean, it was cute. It was funny, but it wasn't anything like crazy. I like Yamada. You know, she wants to have sex with 100 guys by the end of the school year. We just recently had a porn star have sex with 1,000 guys in one day. I don't know. To me, it's kind of cringe, but it's worth your time. Baka and Test, I also watched a long time ago. However, like 2 years ago, I did rewatch some of it. It's interesting. It's an interesting school. You know how the battle system goes, because this is like half romance, half like kind of action, and it's really about the school and their grades and stuff like that. And I really don't remember anybody's name except for Mizuki Himeji. I love her, pink hair girl. But I do really like this anime. I think it's cute. I think its art style is good, and I love its opening. Citrus is like a top 10 anime. Not even joking. But it's only top 10 because I read the manga from where the anime left off. If this were just the anime, it'd probably be like A tier. But like, with that, it's S tier. I really loved Citrus. You know, a lot of people don't like it because it's gay, it's rapey, it's cringe. You know, they're stepsisters, but I don't know. It's anime. It's fiction. I can get over it. I mean, I can watch Guts behead people in Berserk. Is that really worse than making out with your stepsister? I don't know. I'll let you be the judge of that. But Citrus, to me, I love Yuzu. I love Mei. It's not for everyone, admittedly. It's a hard sell, but I personally love it. Dandadan, I'm going to put an A tier. I watched the first 6 episodes of Dandadan when episode 6 was the newest episode. This kind of re-sparked like me watching anime this year. I did really like Dandadan. I thought it was good. I like Okarun. I like Momo. Its opening is really good. It's an interesting thing. You know, got the psychic powers, and then you got like the alien powers. Or ghostly powers. It's cool. It's cool. I see. I did not like either one of these anime. Don't watch Domestic Girlfriend and don't watch Heaven's Lost Property. High School DxD, I'll put in P tier. I was fully caught up with it at one point. I barely remember any of it. I just know that I love Rias. I know she's like the main girl, and a lot of people don't like to go with the main girl, but I do love Rias because I love red hair. But it's pretty good. It's got good action. It's got good characters. I mean, I don't think it's anything phenomenal. Like, I have a friend named Andrew who's like, yeah, it's actually such a good show. Oh, it's you once you get past all the tits, I mean, it's so good. And I'm just like, it's okay. It's okay. It's B tier. Howl's Moving Castle. I looked up romance anime and this came up. I don't really consider this to be romance anime. I did watch it this year. I think it's overrated. I kind of lost interest as soon as the girl became an old woman. Now, those of you who have seen this movie may know that that was in the first 10 minutes. And I don't know. I thought it was cool. I mean, Howl's a cool character, but I don't know what it is about Howl's Moving Castle. Out of all the Studio Ghibli movies I've seen, so Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle, Princess Mononoke, My Neighbor Totoro, I think the Howl's Moving Castle is probably the weakest one. Katana Gatsuri, I watched 6 episodes of this recently, and it was the most boring shit I've ever watched. I'm keeping it out of D tier because I don't think I wasted my time, but I just don't want to continue. I thought it was ass. Kimi Zero, don't mind that it's on here twice, by the way. Kimi Zero, Our Dating Story, The Experienced You and The Inexperienced Me. I liked it. I thought it was B tier. I thought it was good. I do like Runa Shirakawa. I don't remember any other character's name in this. I feel like this anime is a lot of random bullshit. Oh, of course it lines up that way. Of course, you're the sugar daddy. Of course you're okay with me potentially cheating on you with another woman because I trust. I'm like it's a lot of fucking coincidences, and But I do think it's worth your time, and I think it's good. My dress up darling is A tier. I really like my dress up darling. I didn't like it until like the last few episodes. Well, I liked it, but I wasn't really into it until the last few episodes. When they were in the Love Hotel, that was peak. That was peak. But I like Marin. I like how he's a guy, not Marin, but the main character. How he's a guy who's into dolls. Like, we don't really see that very often. What he considers to be pretty and all that is different from everybody else, and it's interesting. My First Girlfriend is a Gal is one of my favorite anime. It's definitely a guilty pleasure anime. The one thing I like about it is that, like, secretly, you know, it grabs you in with the ecchi, because it's very ecchi. But I feel like this anime is really trying to tell you to look past big tits, look past popular girls, look past, you know, just outside appearances. What really matters is on the inside, because at the end, Junichi just really loves Yukana, not because of her big tits, not because of anything, but because he loves her as a person, and I think that's good. I think that's a very good message. Keeping up the S tier, I watched this recently. I really liked it. I really liked Yamada-kun to level 999. I thought Akane she's waifu as fuck. I thought that, like, Yamada himself was cool. How, like, he plays aloof. How he doesn't really want a relationship. He just wants a game. Based, by the way. And Akane is just trying to get close to this guy, and he just not having any of it. But by the end, they actually do, like, low-key end up together. And to me, it's a wonderful story. I really liked it the whole way through. Quintessential Quintuplets is my favorite anime, fun fact. I'm not going to talk about it here, but I did make a video a long time ago that was ranking the quintessential quintuplets. I do plan on remaking that video sometime in the future, so watch out for that, which I'll go more into detail on that video, but I really like all the characters. I've watched it 4 times. I think it's a wonderful series. I have a friend who watched the first season and said he wanted to die after it. I don't see it. I loved it. Rosario Vampire, I'm going to put an A tier because of the manga. The anime is okay. But I think the manga is wonderful. There's so much more to the manga than the anime. It's not even funny. And I'm not even going to talk about it because I think that you should just go read the manga yourself and find out. School Rumble. I'm going to put this in S tier. One of the first anime I've ever watched. One of the anime I'm most nostalgic for. It's funny as fuck. I love all the characters. I love Tenma. I love Kenji Harima. I love Eri. I love Mikoto. I love all of them. I think it's a wonderful cast of characters and a wonderful world with wonderful circumstances. And to me, it's one of the best rom-coms ever. It's probably the best rom-com ever made, in my opinion. Shikamori's Not Just a Cutie. I'm going to put in C tier. I watched a couple episodes. I thought it was okay. Not much more to say. I mean, I like Shikamori, but everything else I'm just kind of eh. Snow White with the red hair. I'm currently watching it right now. I'm on episode 8, and I'm having such a fun time with this series. I was going to wait until I was done with the series to do this list, but I'm like, no, I'm going to make this list. Snow White with the red hair, Shirayuki, Zen, wonderful characters, wonderful world. I do not like fantasy settings. The only one I think I really like is Lord of the Rings. But I think fantasy settings, to me, kind of suck. That's why I'm really not into a lot of, like, isekais or anything. But I think this is probably my favorite, like, fantasy setting anime of all time. To be fair, I haven't seen too many, but I think this is wonderful. You should watch it. Spirited Away is my favorite movie of all time. Regardless of anime, regardless of real life, regardless of anything, it's my favorite movie. I'm not going to talk about it because you should just go and watch it. SAO, I'm going to put in B tier. I think SAO, it lures you in the beginning because you think it's like solo leveling where it's like, oh, he's going to fight monsters, he's going to fight bosses, he's going to level up, he's going to gear, and it has that. But then it falls into like a romance anime, and like, I think the romance anime, it's cool, but to me it's kind of weak. And, you know, Asuna's cool, Kirito's cool, You know, it's in fantasy, which I already said I'm not the biggest fan of, but I don't mind it in SAO. But it's okay. You know, I think one of the biggest questions in the anime fandom is whether or not SAO is good. I think it's okay. But yeah, that's about it. If you have any recommendations for romance anime, let me know. If you have any questions, concerns, let me know. Yeah, that's about it. See ya.